China is one of the world's oldest civilizations and most influential modern nations, with a history stretching back more than 4,000 years. Ancient China was ruled by powerful dynasties such as the Qin, Han, Tang, and Ming, each contributing to major developments in governance, culture, and technology, including inventions like paper, gunpowder, printing, and the compass. The construction of monumental projects like the Great Wall and the Grand Canal reflects the advanced engineering of early Chinese society. After centuries of imperial rule, the last dynasty collapsed in 1912, leading to political change and eventually the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949. Since then, the country has transformed rapidly into a global economic and political powerhouse, blending communist governance with market-driven economic reforms. Geographically, China is vast and highly diverse, covering about 9.6 million square kilometers, making it the third largest country in the world. Its landscape ranges from the towering Himalayan mountains in the southwest, including the region near Mount Everest, to vast deserts like the Gobi in the north, and fertile plains in the east where most of the population lives. Major rivers such as the Yangtze River, the longest in Asia, and the Yellow River, often called the cradle of Chinese civilization, play a crucial role in agriculture, transportation, and settlement. The country shares borders with 14 nations, including India, Russia, Mongolia, and Pakistan, making it geopolitically significant and culturally connected to many regions across Asia. China's population exceeds 1.4 billion people, making it one of the most populous countries on Earth. However, this population is unevenly distributed, with dense concentrations in eastern coastal regions and large cities, while western areas remain sparsely populated due to harsh terrain and climate. Urbanization has accelerated rapidly in recent decades, leading to the rise of massive metropolitan areas. Cities like Shanghai, the financial center with a futuristic skyline, Beijing, the political and cultural heart filled with historic landmarks, Shenzhen, known for innovation and technology industries, and Guangzhou, a major trade and manufacturing hub, represent the country's rapid modernization and economic strength. Linguistically, China is highly diverse, but Mandarin Chinese, Putonghua, serves as the official language and is spoken by the majority of the population. In addition to Mandarin, there are numerous regional languages and dialects such as Cantonese, Shanghainese, Hokkien, and Tibetan, reflecting the country's vast cultural diversity. Despite these differences, a unified writing system based on Chinese characters allows communication across regions, and Mandarin is widely used in education, media, and government. Culturally, China is deeply rooted in traditions shaped by philosophies like Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism, which emphasize harmony, respect for elders, family values, and balance in life. Festivals such as the Chinese New Year are celebrated with great enthusiasm, featuring dragon dances, lantern displays, fireworks, and family reunions. Traditional arts like calligraphy, martial arts, and tea ceremonies continue to be practiced and respected, even as the country embraces modernization. Chinese cuisine is incredibly diverse, varying from region to region, with popular foods including dumplings, noodles, rice dishes, and Peking duck. Family and community remain central to daily life, and cultural heritage is preserved alongside rapid urban and technological development, making China a unique blend of ancient traditions and cutting-edge modernity. China has one of the most advanced transportation systems in the world, starting with its massive aviation network that connects both domestic and international destinations efficiently. Major airports such as Beijing Capital International Airport, one of the busiest in the world, Shanghai Pudong International Airport, a key global hub, and Guangzhou Baiyun International Airport handle millions of passengers every year. In addition to air travel, China's rail system is world-famous, especially its high-speed rail network, which is the largest on Earth and connects major cities with trains traveling over 300 kilometers per hour. Modern metro systems operate in dozens of cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen, making urban transport fast and affordable, while long-distance buses and expressways provide connectivity to even remote areas. This integrated transport system has played a major role in China's economic growth and urban development. Sports are an important part of life in China, both traditionally and in modern times. Table tennis is considered the national sport and China dominates globally in it, while badminton and basketball are also extremely popular among the population. The country has invested heavily in international sports and successfully hosted the 2008 Beijing Olympics, showcasing its global presence. Martial arts such as Kung Fu have deep cultural roots and are practiced widely, both as sport and tradition. In recent years, football, soccer, has been growing in popularity, supported by government initiatives to develop the sport at a national level. China's population trends have changed significantly over time, especially due to government policies. For decades, the famous one-child policy was implemented to control population growth, which led to a decline in birth rates. Today, the birth rate in China is relatively low, around 6 to 8 births per 1,000 people, while the death rate is approximately 7 to 8 per 1,000, reflecting an aging population. Recognizing demographic challenges, the government has relaxed its policies, first allowing 2 children and later encouraging families to have up to 3 children, but social and economic factors have kept birth rates low. This shift has created concerns about a shrinking workforce and increased pressure on the healthcare and pension systems. The government of China operates under a single-party system led by the Communist Party of China, which controls political decision-making at all levels. The country does not follow a Western-style democratic system. Instead, it has a centralized structure where policies are implemented quickly across the nation. Education is highly valued and strongly supported by the government, with a system that includes primary, secondary, and higher education. Literacy rates are very high, and China produces millions of graduates each year, particularly in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. However, the education system is also known for being highly competitive, with major exams determining academic and career opportunities. Tourism in China is incredibly rich due to its long history and diverse landscapes, attracting millions of visitors every year. Iconic destinations include the Great Wall, the Forbidden City in Beijing, and the Terracotta Army in Xi'an, each reflecting different aspects of China's ancient civilization. Natural attractions such as the karst mountains of Guilin, the Zhangjiajie National Forest Park with its pillar-like formations, and the scenic landscapes of Tibet offer breathtaking experiences. Modern cities like Shanghai and Shenzhen also attract tourists with their futuristic skylines, shopping centers, and cultural experiences. This combination of historical heritage, natural beauty, and modern development makes China one of the most fascinating travel destinations in the world. China has a unique social and cultural structure where religion exists alongside a largely secular state. The major belief systems in China include Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism, which are more philosophical and cultural traditions than strictly organized religions. Buddhism is widely practiced, especially in temples across the country, while Taoism focuses on harmony with nature and balance in life, and Confucianism shapes social values like respect for elders, discipline, and family loyalty. There are also minority groups practicing Islam and Christianity, but overall, China is considered one of the least religious countries in terms of formal affiliation, with many people blending spiritual practices into daily life rather than following one strict religion. Food in China is extremely diverse and is considered one of the richest cuisines in the world, with each region offering different flavors and cooking styles. Northern China is known for wheat-based foods like noodles and dumplings, while southern regions prefer rice dishes. Famous meals include Peking duck, hot pot, fried rice, and dim sum. Chinese food emphasizes balance in taste, combining sweet, sour, spicy, and salty flavors, and meals are often shared among family members, reflecting the importance of togetherness in Chinese culture. Street food culture is also very strong, offering quick and flavorful dishes across cities and towns. China is also home to many globally recognized brands that reflect its rapid industrial and technological growth. Companies like Huawei in telecommunications, Xiaomi in smartphones and smart devices, Lenovo in computers, and Alibaba Group in e-commerce have gained worldwide recognition. These brands have become competitive globally by offering innovative products at relatively affordable prices, supported by strong manufacturing capabilities. Modern shopping malls in China are massive and highly advanced, especially in big cities like Shanghai and Beijing, where luxury brands, entertainment zones, restaurants, and digital payment systems are all integrated into one place. Chinese consumers active now use mobile payments and online platforms, making shopping both physical and digital highly convenient. Malls are not just shopping centers but social and lifestyle hubs where people spend leisure time. China's economy is the second largest in the world and is driven by manufacturing, exports, technology, and infrastructure development. The country is often called the world's factory because it produces a huge variety of goods, from electronics and machinery to clothing and household items. One of the main reasons China exports products all over the world is its ability to manufacture goods at large scale with relatively low cost and high efficiency. The country has well-developed supply chains, skilled labor, strong government support for industries, and world-class ports and logistics networks. In addition, policies encouraging foreign investment and export-oriented growth have helped China dominate global trade. This combination of scale, speed, and cost-effectiveness is why products, made in China, are found in almost every country today. China has a political system that is very different from Western democracies. It is a single-party socialist state, meaning political power is led entirely by the Communist Party of China. There are no national multi-party elections like in countries such as the United States or India. Instead, leadership changes and major decisions are made within the party structure. Elections in China do exist, but they are mostly local-level elections, such as for village committees and some local people's congresses. Citizens can vote in these grassroots elections, but candidates are usually approved within the political system. At the national level, there is no direct public election for top leaders. Policies under central supervision. Economic management is especially important, with the government guiding industrial growth, trade, and technological development through long-term plans. The central authority also oversees education standards, environmental policies, and public health systems across the country. Another key feature is how quickly policies can be implemented. Because of centralized control, the government can launch massive projects, such as high-speed rail networks, urban development, or poverty reduction programs, at a speed that is often faster than in more decentralized political systems. Rather than competitive elections, making it unique compared to many other countries in the world. China attracts global attention for many reasons, and people admire or love China for a mix of culture, opportunity, innovation, and history. Days to a couple of weeks. Intelligence, electric vehicles, and high-speed rail systems. Another reason its technology sector is so strong is the combination of a massive domestic market, government support, fast decision-making, and a highly skilled workforce. This allows companies to test, scale, and improve technologies quickly, often faster than competitors. Overall, people are drawn to China because it combines ancient culture with modern power, offers strong economic opportunities, and continues to push forward in technology and innovation, making it one of the most influential countries in the world today.